Good morning and welcome to today's video. I just recorded a whole intro, probably 34 minutes. Just realized that it wasn't recording a single thing. So that was lovely. But it's, believe it or not, 9 a.m. It's just pouring rain and I think that's the most comfortable, cozy weather ever. But that's why it does not look like it's 9 a.m. But welcome to today's week of my life vlog. As I was saying before I realized I wasn't actually recording anything, I am jam-packed with friends this week because I want to see everyone before we all go to college. And I'm away all next week because I'm going to be in Aruba with my family. And so I have a couple friends that are leaving very, very shortly after I get back from that. And so I want to hang out with everyone before I don't see them for a couple months. So today I'm hanging out with two of my friends at noon, and that'll probably be a couple hours. We're just getting together. One of them I just spent 3.5 days with in Maine. Same thing with so I just got back from Wednesday to Saturday up in Maine with two of my closest friends. And then yesterday was Sunday and I had a grad party. So I saw a bunch of people there. And then today I'm hanging out with one of those girls that I was up in Maine with and another one. And we're just hanging out, getting together. And that's all I think for today. I have something tomorrow, I think. I just cannot for the life of me remember what it is. And if I don't have something tomorrow, that's great. Because that's the day that I can make plans with someone. I just can't remember if I actually do have something tomorrow or not. But then Wednesday at 7:30, I'm going to see the new Spider-Man movie, which I'm very excited about because I love Tom Holland and I love him as Spider-Man. He is the only reason I watch the Spider-Man movies. Zendaya too, but just love him. And then Thursday, I'm working 12 to 6, and then I am going and getting ice cream with my friend after, at night. And then Friday, I have nothing, but our flight is at 6 a.m. on Saturday. So we probably need to be at the airport a little after 3 in the morning or something like that because international flights are weird. So I can't really do anything Friday night. I can definitely hang out on Friday, but I'm very busy and there's still one other person that I'm trying to make plans with this week, so we'll see. But I figured I would just take you guys along this week. There's a very, I would say not super high chance because they told the parents and the students something different, but there's a chance I could get my dorm and roommate assignment this week too, so I figured if that's in here, if not, I'm gonna vlog in Aruba, so it could be in that one. But there's a lot of things going on this week, and I figured I would just take you along for the ride. So I'm gonna stop talking because it's been 4 minutes already, but I will check in with you guys when I go and hang out with my friends later today. I'm on the way to my friend's house. I am wearing something a little bit nicer under this sweatshirt, but if you can hear the rain, I needed something so that my hair would be fine. And I also just wanted something comfortable, more comfortable than a raincoat. But we're gonna go hang out, and then on my way home I need to get gas and return. I'm covering. I need to return in stormy weather to the library. I read this last week before I went to Maine and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars and my copy is actually on its way because I just had to buy it for myself. So yeah, let's go hang out with friends. from hanging out with my friends, and on my way back I got gas, and it cost me like $44 or something like that, so that was really fun. I mean, I did need like 11 gallons because I was less than 100 miles to empty, but still. Gas is so expensive right now. I actually hate it. I paid $3.99 a gallon. Like, that's insane. But I had fun with my friends. It was really good to hang out with them. And now I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, but I would like to get a short posted. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I might read, and I might do a little bit of packing. But that is my plan for the rest of today. I don't think I'll be hanging out with anyone else today, but who knows, there's always a chance I could. So I'll see you tomorrow, I guess, because I really don't think the rest of today is going to be that interesting. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. My car is so hot. It literally, like, I feel like I'm in like a sauna right now. But happy Tuesday. I am on my way to go pick my sister up at like a cheer clinic or something. And then tonight we are doing dinner with our Nana and Grampy. And then tomorrow I'm hanging out with a friend during the day, and then the movie at night. But I'm going to pack when I get home from this, so today's a more chill day. I did a like 13-ish mile bike ride this morning. But yeah, I need to start driving and turn the windows down because it's so hot in here. But that is the little check-in for today. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning, and I did an hour at the gym. I did like full body, abs, legs, arms, literally everything. I was there for an hour, and then I drove down to the lake, which is literally like 5 minutes from there, and I did a 5K run, so 3.1 miles, and I don't think I've actually talked about it, but ever since I did my half marathon about a month ago, the half marathon was June 28th, and today's August 5th, but ever since I did that, my right foot had been giving me some problems. So I obviously took that week after I ran the half off, because like that's what you do, you take time off, because, or at least like that's what you should do, especially since like that was my first one, and like that was just a lot of training to put on my body, especially like coming off of a spring season of track where I had kind of felt a little injured at a time, but that was like beginning of April, so I'm really not worried about that anymore. And that was my leg, what felt kind of like the stress fracture I had freshman year. So there was a lot going on in the spring season that I was like definitely being extra cautious during my half marathon training, because I really wanted to run it. But anyways, the week I came back to running after taking that time off from the half marathon was good. Like my first 2 runs, I just did like 2 miles and stuff, and those were good, but I would get to like 1.75, like right at the end of the run, and my right foot would start like, it felt like a squeezing, kind of like spasm-ish feeling, and it didn't feel right, and I've been running for like 5.5, 6 years at this point, so like I know when something doesn't feel right and when it feels wrong, and that was like an example of something that I was like, this doesn't feel right. So I did 3 runs that week, I think, which, you know, maybe that was too many, but my foot had been kind of hurting like walking around in the week that I took off. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna like go really, really easy like next week and basically just do like a mile, take a break, a second mile, and that didn't go really well. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna like do a lot of biking, which I'd already been planning on getting back into biking, and I had like biked the day after that run that second week. And so I biked on, I think it was a Thursday, and I was like, I'm gonna go bike. And then for some reason, after that bike, I was like, I feel like running. Let me just go do like a mile and see how it feels. And I got to half a mile and I had to stop because my foot was bothering me so much. So I was like, okay, I'm taking like a full week off. I actually think I ended up taking close to like 10 days again, which is what I had taken off after the half. And that, I think, was the key. I probably should have taken 2 weeks off originally, and who knows if that would have solved this. But I took that week off, and then literally every single run since then has been like I started minute on, or maybe I started with 2 minutes. No, I started like minute on, minute off, minute on, minute off, and then I would do that like a couple times, and then I would do 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. And then that first run was definitely like weird because I was really just like feeling out. I think I did like a mile of it. But then like my second run, I did 2 minutes off, 1 minute off like 3 times, and then I did 3 minutes on, 1 minute off like twice or something like that. So today's run was 6 minutes on, 1 minute off twice, 7 minutes on, 1 minute off twice. And so that was 29 minutes, and I got a 5K, 3.1 miles in, and that felt really good. Like, I definitely was in like 8:45 pace range for a lot of the run. But that, I just spent 5 minutes talking about my running. Hopefully that was interesting. I might have put a skip thing if you didn't want to listen to me talk about my running. Sorry, there's someone running. I was wondering if I knew them, because like my house is like on a road that a lot of people from my team run on. Anyways, today is Wednesday, so today we have quite a busy day, which is also part of why I got up so early. But I'm hanging out with my friend at 1. We still have not made a plan of like what we're doing, so I need to text him and figure out what we're doing, because I don't know, it's like almost 9 or something like that. No, it's not 9, it's probably like 8:30, and I don't know what we're doing, so that's fun. I need to charge my watch, and then tonight at 7:30 I'm going to see the new Spider-Man movie, which I'm very excited about because Tom Holland, Zendaya, Tom Holland. But yeah, that's, I think, really my only update. Last night me and my sister had dinner with our Nana and Grampy. We went to Texas Roadhouse, and then we went back to their house and just like we played a game. And my stomach is feeling weird this morning, so I'm not really sure if it's something I ate last night or if it's just feeling weird. It didn't start feeling weird until like after I ran, so it's probably just running, if I had to take a guess. But yeah, that's it. That's my only update. I say that's it, and I've been talking for 7 minutes, so I will probably see you at some point again today. I need to go shower because my hair is like wicked sweaty, and for some reason I thought that I could do an hour at the gym and then a 30-minute run in the like humid hot weather and not have to wash my hair. We need to wash it. This was straight, so we need to wash my hair desperately. I also need to pack today, actually. That's what I need to do. All I've packed so far is bathing suits, and while that is really the majority of what I need, I do need like other things other than just bathing suits. So yeah,
Okay, bye. All right, I just hung out with my friend, and it might have just been the last time I see him until Thanksgiving or Christmas, which is so weird. That's just so strange to me, but like I dropped him off and I was like, I actually might not see you again because he leaves so much earlier than I do. But I did win mini golf. I won a game and then I won the overall by 1 point, so that was pretty good because we played 2 games. But it's 4:40 and I'm not sure what time exactly I'm getting picked up for the movie, but I know I'm getting picked up first, so I probably have a little over 2 hours and then it'll be time to go see Spider-Man and Tom Holland, which I'm very excited about. But I think it's like really actually hitting because like I move in 24 days, he moves in 12. Like he leaves in 12 days, and that's just crazy. So might have got a little burnt. I'm looking at myself now, but I'll see you guys when it's time for Tom Holland and Zendaya and just Spider-Man in general.
And happy Friday. We're skipping ahead because I don't think I checked in at all yesterday. But I worked. I did a 6-hour shift. I did 12 to 6. And then at like 9, I went and got ice cream with one of my friends. And now it's Friday. And I leave for Aruba tomorrow, so I'm just kind of doing all of like the last minute things. Like I showered, so that's why my hair is like all crazy and whatever. Once it dries, I'm gonna straighten it. I'm painting my toes, doing my nails. I just like took all of my polish off and like cut them so that way they're ready to be painted after I eat lunch because it's like noon. I went for a run this morning. I did a bike yesterday. I still need to pack my carry-on bag and decide what books I'm bringing, but I have an academic affair on my Kindle, so I'm definitely bringing that. And then I don't really know what else I want to bring. I think I want to bring 3 like physical books, and then if I also have the book on my Kindle. But I do have a book from the library that I want to check where I am because when I last checked I was either 9th or 6th and I'm not sure which, so I want to see where I am for that because like maybe that would come in today. But yesterday I got my dorm and roommate assignment, so that was very exciting. I got my second choice dorm, so I'm happy about that. I'm in a triple, so that's really good because I just like knowing myself would not do good in a quad. My first choice was definitely a double, but all of my other options I put triple because I feel like that was probably the most likely option. So I'm happy with that. And actually one of my roommates is a girl from my town. Like we are the only 2 people going to Endicott and we're rooming together. So that's just really strange to me because it's like, what are the odds that we would get paired together? And then I was texting with the other girl last night a little bit and she seems nice. So very interested to like meet her. And our dorm looks like it's a pretty good setup. I mean, there's like the 2 beds by the window and then one's either like on the other side, but there's 2 closets, so like you can hang some clothes. We thought the floors were gonna be like a really, not like bright, but kind of like a burnt red color, and they're not. They're like a tannish white, so that's really good. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I was fully expecting like it to come out so much later because they sent an email Wednesday night saying dorm and roommate assignments are going to come out in mid-August. And so I was like, okay, mid-August is like 17th if it comes out on a Monday. And then literally at 3 o'clock yesterday I got the email and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I think that's all the updates I have for you. I'm gonna pack my carry-on bag and do my nails, and I'll let you know what books I pick. I'll definitely talk to you guys again tonight at some point this afternoon or tonight or whatever. But yeah, this week has just been so busy, and like getting my roommate and dorm assignment in all of that was just like honestly great, because I thought I was gonna get it like while I'm on vacation or like even after, but we have it now, so that's perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat lunch and then do my nails and then pack my bag. I might do an Amazon return because I ordered some stuff from Amazon and I'm not keeping all of it, so I don't know, we'll see. I will see you guys again though at some point, and that will probably be the end of this video. All right, this might be like outfit number 3 of today that you guys have seen me in, but it's like 6 o'clock now and I have everything for my carry-on on the floor. I just need to find my backpack. It's in my closet somewhere. I just need to grab that and put everything in it, but I want to show you guys the books that I'm bringing. So I am bringing 3 like actual physical books. The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. And then the next book is the first one in the Chestnut Spring series, Flawless by Elsie Silver. These have been sitting on my shelf for so long, so I figured let's get into it. And it sounds very interesting. This will be my first ever cowboy romance, so we'll see how I like it. I do have the whole series, so I'm hoping I enjoy it because I would love to get into these. And then this is a book I've been wanting to read for so long, and it's Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I love Ali Hazelwood, and I've heard really good things about this, and it's gorgeous. So I'm very, very excited to read this one. And then on my Kindle, I have An Academic Affair. I forget who it's by, but I have that on my Kindle to read as well. So in total, I have 4 books. My book from the library that I was waiting on is not ready. I'm like still 8th in line. And then I'm 6th in line for a book that would go to my Kindle. Yeah, these are the 3 books that I'm bringing, plus the other one. But I think that is where I'm going to end today's video. I'm going to work on editing it tonight. We do have a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow, so have to be up very early, like 2 or something like that, to like get to the airport on time. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous. But I'm gonna do an Aruba vlog, I think, so that will be exciting. But I'm gonna end this one right here. I'm gonna work on uploading all of these clips and editing it tonight, and if I bring my computer throughout the week, I mean, who knows, if I get this edited tonight, I'll literally post it tomorrow, but chances of that happening are probably slim, but you'll see this at some point. But thank you for spending the week with me. I actually had so much fun seeing everyone and just like hanging out, and yeah, I think that's it. There is one other book I would bring, and I'm just staring at it now, and that's The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy, but it's like really thick, and I'm like, do I bring this as well? I mean, they're all going in my backpack, so it's really just what do I want to carry on my back throughout the airport. But I don't know. All right, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.